If you're an educator and you're listening to this and you're feeling exhausted and you feel like you can't even relate to the version of yourself that was present when you started teaching. In other words, you're in a place now where you feel exhausted, irritable, frustrated, overwhelmed, stretched far too thin. The first thing to realize is that this is a lot for one person to carry. To be an educator, especially during a pandemic, but even when we're not in a pandemic, to work in a system that encounters a tremendous amount of need and yet is often under-resourced and unable to address that need is an overwhelming and difficult experience, especially if you're an educator who then is also a parent or a caregiver, perhaps for your own parents, or just trying to be a good friend and trying to find ways to take care of yourself and others. This is a lot for one person to carry. And I think you have to honor that and you have to honor your strength. And I think the next piece is to know that you're not alone, that there are educators across this country, probably in your school as well, that might not be walking the same path as you, but walking a very similar one, that feel exhausted, feel pushed to their limit. And to understand, and to please not shame yourself. It's not a personal failure because you're feeling burnt out. How could you not feel burnt out? I mean, in education, the more you care, the harder this job is. And so burnout is not a personal failure, it's a systemic one. And you're not in it alone. And I think the last piece is to then think about right now, what is something you can do to alleviate your own suffering, even in some small way, to care for yourself? And so that might look like, taking a walk or drinking some water or stretching or doing some yoga or watching cat videos on TikTok or whatever you like. But it also might mean putting boundaries around your work. It might mean offering yourself some grace. It might mean being willing to be the good enough teacher, to do the next right thing and to let that be enough. And so it really becomes a practice of self-compassion.
For more information about social and emotional learning, please visit adlit.org. This project was made possible by a partnership between the National Education Association and WETA.